As most of you probably know, last week George Bush signed into law a bill that authorizes a 700-mile fence on our border with Mexico. Now, I've heard on the radio that people are talking about this is like the Berlin Wall. It's not like the Berlin Wall at all. It's like more like the Great Wall of China than the Berlin Wall. The Berlin Wall was designed to separate one people into two, where the Great Wall of China is designed to keep out invaders. Tearing down the Berlin Wall meant reuniting people. We have no plans to unite with Mexico, nor should we. That said, a fence is not the answer. But before we can get into what the answer is, we need to look at what the problem is. The problem with immigrants is not that they're here, it's that they're here illegally. That means they're not paying taxes, and they're a drain on our social system. It also causes problems with the census, which means that some cities don't get their share of state and federal funds. Of course, the reason people are so emotional about this whole immigrant situation is they're motivated by fear. But what is it that they're afraid of?
They're taking away all our jobs!
What's wrong with this line of thinking is people think of immigrants as taking jobs from the job pie that's already here. But the reality is when immigrants come here, the pie gets bigger. That is, more people means there's more jobs. Now what's confusing about this is immigrants tend to take jobs from certain sectors. And this means that there are some people who are displaced. Like I said, the ones who aren't willing to go get other skills. The reality of our situation is this. We're facing constant competition from the rest of the world on our quality of life. We need immigrants to stay competitive. Not only just for the innovation, but also for the population growth. With China's prosperity growing so quickly, their GDP is rising to the point where they're going to be a more powerful country than us in just a few years. And it only takes a quarter of the GDP per capita in their country in order to beat us. Even without all this world competition, immigrants just hands down improve the quality of our life. We need to make it easier for immigrants to come here. That means streamlining the paperwork process and just making it faster for them to get in. There's no need for them to sneak.